Does money buy happiness? In the world of football, the answer is yes. Always yes. Football is the most lucrative sport in the world, which means big money is being spent in the transfer window. Each year, more records are being broken. Transfer fees and wages skyrocket.
How did I give him £7 million a week? How did I give him £7 million a week?
And this creates big issues for the world of football, which I will break down in this video. The first big issue is football inflation. In 2009, €75 million got you Cristiano Ronaldo, who was considered one of the best players in the world. He had won a Ballon d'Or the year prior after tearing up the Prem and winning the Champions League with United. So Real Madrid thought he was worth breaking the world transfer record on for $75 million. And this is what $75 million gets you today. Now I'm a United fan and I love Mbeumo, don't get me wrong, but $75 million, never. This is like comparing a 5-star Michelin meal with 3 delectable courses to a bucket of slop. They both fill you up and provide you with nutrition, but it's not the same. And this is very bad for players. It's hard to live up to these eye-watering price tags. You have to be one of the best players in the world.
Martial will be the best in the world
To not be deemed a flop. And this is how we end up with players like Grealish and Antony. Players who were good, but never worth the insane prices they were bought for, and couldn't live up to the insane amount of pressure placed upon them by moving to a big Prem club. Obviously big as in team success for City, not fans.
You've got no fans.
Made worse by the massive price. Look what it did to Sancho, once one of the world's most exciting and dynamic players. Now clubs pay for him not to play for them. Not only is it bad for players, but for clubs as well, big and small. If you're a big club like AC Milan, who makes a revenue of around €450 million, then you spend $100 million on wages of existing players and factor in the cost of running the club and paying off some of the debt, you're left with around $100 million to make signings. That's one Mbeumo, so you obviously can't sign him, but it's all good. So you sign a player half as good. That's $40 million. Mamma mia, this is enough to put a sporting director in an early spaghetti and pizza grave. How are they supposed to compete with other teams in Europe like Liverpool?
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to chase after them?
If you ask a Liverpool fan how their window is going, they'll probably say,
Bosh, amazing, sick, great, fantastic. What else do you want me to say? Anything else?
and this is understandable. They are bringing in some world-class players, but the issue is how it affects the rest of the league.
I'm afraid.
The best team adding £200+ million of investment. What are Sunderland supposed to do with a squad value of less than 200 million? The gap between the Prem and Championship used to look like this. Now it looks like this. It is nearly impossible for a newly promoted team to compete because the Prem money is so ludicrous. Prem teams add hundreds of millions to squads which are already valued at 400 million, whilst newly promoted teams have to rework the whole squad as it's not to a high enough standard. This is why we have Premier League relegation races that put me to sleep faster than a bedtime story. Each year the race ends sooner, until now where it's already over. There is no chance any of these teams stay up.
This was the no-brainer. This was the banker.
Atomic bomb versus coffin baby level matchup. This is how we get to the Farmers League issue. In leagues like Ligue and the Bundesliga, one team dominates the league each year. To the point you could live your whole life, get married, have 3 kids and die in the time when Dortmund won the league to when Leverkusen finally dethroned Bayern in 2024. This is the worst fate a football league can experience. It's a lose-lose for everyone, as most fans won't get to see their team win anything. And although it might be good for the first few years, after year 8 this dominance gets stale for the winning team. So no one watches because of how boring it is.
Oh, fuck off. Get out. My eyes are bleached. Get that away from me.
Luckily in England this really isn't an issue, as although there is massive wealth disparities between leagues, it's quite competitive in the Prem. Anyone can beat or lose to any other team, unless you're one of these teams. I guess enjoy your 1-year holiday, or hell. Another reason why football's money issue is out of control is state-owned clubs. We've gotten to the point where only billionaires and literal countries own clubs. So of course prices are going to spike. When you've got a GDP backing you, you're not really afraid to overpay on Calvin Phillips.
Don't care.
They can buy players like its Ultimate Team,
Hi guys, welcome.
while the rest of us watch as our owners say, sorry guys, a bit low on cash right now. To keep up with state-owned clubs, many teams go in debt, but this is unsustainable. So the FA introduced the profit and sustainability rules, but big teams usually dodge punishment, and it results with Everton getting hit with loads of deductions, and Newcastle fans being on the brink of ending it all because they can't spend their unlimited money.
Billions, but you can't. You have to sell.
We don't have to sell this summer. It's all paper nonsense. You haven't got a clue.
Trying to keep up also leads to many Prem teams having negotiations like this. Football's money problem is out of control, but how do we fix it? We can't. It will likely continue to spiral as players become even more expensive, clubs become even more in debt, and the AC Milan director's family grieve even more. Small clubs will be left behind as the rich get richer, and only elite clubs will be able to keep up with the Premier League clubs, and the same teams will dominate. But hey, at least these billionaire owners will keep on printing money. Oh.